Hey, this is how to play the lead guitar for disco, so I'll play along with the track and then go through the solos slowly. Cool. Yep, so here we go. Cool, so that's the lead guitar part. And while you're in between the lead parts, what you're doing is playing what the rhythm guitar plays, and I've already made a video on how to play the rhythm guitar. Cool. So the first bit, when the rhythm guitar goes, oh sorry, you go. So that's 9th on the G, 8th on the B, then 11th on the G, 10th on the B, and then 12th on the G, 12th on the B. and you're playing this with your fingers, no pick. So you go. Sorry. But there is, you do this and slide it down a fret to 8th on the G and 7th on the B, and then back to 9th on the G, 8th on the B. So it goes. Like that. So basically all it is so yeah, don't worry about any of that bass stuff. That's just what the other instruments are doing. Cool, and then you go 12th on the D, then 11th on the D, 12th on the D, then 11th on the D, 14th, 13th, 12th, 11th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th on the D. So. Then you slide it off and then you go, then when the band kicks in you go, so that's 12th on the G, and then you go, so that's 12th to 14th hammer on the G, and then 12th to 13th hammer on the B string, so, and then back to the 14th and 12th on the G. So, oh sorry. So yeah. Then sorry, I'll just play it the bit again. Sorry. Ready? Like that. So that's it. Like that. So that's 14th to the 12th hammer on the D string, and then 12th on the G, and you bar it with your finger on the D and the G string, so you're hammering it on. So you get it? And you're playing the D and the G string with your thumb and your index finger. So it goes. Like that. Then the next bit. So slide from the 14th to the 16th on the G string, and then 15th on the B. Like that. So it's 14th to 16th on the G slide, 15th on the B, and then to 17th on the B, back to 15th, and then back to 16th on the G. So then you go. That's 14th, or that's 16th on the G, 15th on the B, and then 14th on the G, 13th on the B, then 12th on the B, and then you go. So that's 12 on the G and the B, then 11 on the G and 10th on the B. So like that. Or make it you play the G and the B on that bit, so it goes. So get it? Like that. So that's the first solo. This next part is a bit trickier. So it's so you're doing a hammer on from the 3rd to the 5th on the B string, and then playing the high E string twice with your index and your middle finger, like that. So you're using your thumb to play the B string, like that, and you do it a bit faster. It's like that Mark Knopfler style as he does it. But down here. So get it? So you're using your thumb to play the 3rd and 5th hammer on the B, and then you're using your index finger on the high E open, and then your middle finger on the high E open. So like that. Sorry, I'll just play the bit again so I know. So here we go. So yeah, that's the so you're going. There you go. So you're still playing that high E there with the index and middle, and you're going. That's the hammer on from the 3rd to the 5th to the 7th on the B string. Then a hammer on from the 7th to the 8th on the B string. And still playing that high E string open. There you go. And then you go. So that's 10th to 8th to 10th on the B. Then 10th to 12th on the B string. So you're going. Like that. So that's that bit. So yeah, it's just the finger picking pattern there. Speed it up a bit. Yeah, it takes a bit of practice to get that. Anyway, so that's the second solo bit. And then when it changes into different key, there's a solo, and I'll play that. Hold on. So yep. So it goes. So when the rhythm's going, you're going 7 fret on the B, and then you hammer on to the 8th and 9th on the B, like that. Hammer on, and then so like that. Hammer on. So it's like hammer on and then pull off. So. Oh, sorry. So it's hammer on, and then play the 8th on the B, 7th on the B, then 9th on the G. So like that. Like that. And then that one, that's 7 on the, or 9 on the D, sorry. So that's the riff. I'll do it slower. Like that. And then you go. So that's hammer on the 7 to the 9 on the D. And then 7 on the G. 9th on the G. 9th to the 11th slide up on the G string. And then 10th on the B. And then 7 on the G again. So it goes. Like that. I'll do it even slower. Then 9th on the G. 11 on the G. And then 10th on the B. And then 12th on the B. And then 9th on the, or 8th on the B. So it goes. Sorry. Like that. So that's that bit. And then the next bit, when the bass is going like that. So when the bass is doing that, you're going like that. So that's 5 on the G, and then hammer on from the 3rd to the 4th on the G, like that, and then 5th on the D. So like that. See that? So that's 5th on the D, then 4, and hammer onto the 5th again, and then 7th on the A. So. See the hammer on from the 4th to the 5th on the D, and then 7th on the A. Yep, and then the next one, that's C, 3rd on the A string, 3rd fret on the A string, and then 2nd on the D, and 5th on the G. So it goes. So it goes. And then the next cycle round, you go like that. So it's like 5th on the G, 5th on the B, and then 4th on the, then 3rd on the G, 3rd on the B, but you hammer on to the 4th of the G, but keep it 3rd on the B, and then 5th on the D. So it goes. See it? Like that. So I'll play it with the song. Sorry. Cool. So that's how to play the lead guitar. Thank you.